You're watching the Lazizi Review Show, brought to you by Lazizi. You are watching the Sweetie Girl production. Just like that. Snap, snap. Hello out there, YouTube Landia. Yes, girl. Yes, it's homeboy. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Okay, let me stop. But today this episode's gonna be a little different, and you guys are out there and you asking me for episodes about, you want to talk more about Puerto Rico and accent videos and videos about, what it means to be a black Puerto Rican and why are we not accepted if we're black and we're Puerto Rican. Well, we're going to be touching on these topics little by little, but today it's going to be a little different. I'm going to talk about, growing old gracefully. I'm going to talk about what it means to never grow up, even though you're growing old. Today we're going to talk about pretty much that, growing old gracefully. Because there's a lot of, jealousy. Once again, we talk about the jealousy part of women that are growing up, growing old, and they're not being graceful about it. Well, I want to touch on that topic because I find it kind of pathetic and it needs to be discussed. I want to expose you. If this is how you are, you're going to be exposed on the Lazizi Review, so stay tuned. The reason why I'm making this video about us growing up is because a lot of us are from children of the 80s, children of the 70s and 60s and 50s and like that. But today I'm talking about you, like you growing up. Some of you are having a hard time growing older. Now, a lot of you don't know my age and you always want to know my age. Zizi, how old are you? How old are you? And it's like, hello, I keep giving you hints talking about my childhood. You should know that I'm well into my 40s. And I don't like to say well into my 40s because I'm not even in my mid 40s yet. But yes, I am, because my birthday's coming up. I'm a Pisces. I'm a fish. I'm a mermaid for life. We take a little bit longer to grow up because, we're so mysterious and everything. But yes, and we're mysterious and everything. Yay! Okay, yeah. I'm about to be 45 years old in March. And I'm not a little baby girl anymore, but then I am for life. Forever, like always forever. Your life is, your time. It's your timeline. You a little kid in your mind, just always be running and dancing and singing. And if you can't do that with your legs, you do that with your mind. It's so important that we, stay young at heart. It really is important, and that we never get bitter and we never grow old inside, rotten, shady. Spoiling ourselves, because spoil means rotten. It stinks. You don't want to be spoiled. You want to be enlightened. So don't spoil yourself with a great life. You grow yourself with a great life. Yes, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about growing up gracefully too, and growing up gracefully. And what I mean by that is like you women, a lot of you women, I'm coming after you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I want to tell you about that, like, because you want to be relating. You want to relate, but so deeply with the children of your time, like. Of this generation. You want to be just like them. You want to, and I don't mean like dress like them, because I just dress however I feel. But honestly, if I could dress exactly how I feel, I'd be dressing like a motherfucking pirate. Yeah, with the boots and the hat. And hold on a second. You think I'm kidding? See, I matey. Okay, I was with my little nephew, and he was like, "Alright, matey." Yeah, so he's cute. We were playing pirate ship, and it's like official. See my official hat? Yes. Okay, yeah. So shit, I'll do this whole show with this pirate hat on. Yeah, and this is like an official. This is real. It's real. Real. It's velvet. Yes. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of us just want to dress how we feel like it. So dress however you feel like. You want to dress like a pirate? Go ahead. I would definitely dress like a pirate if it's my world. Like I tell a lot of times young kids, I'll be like, what would you dress like if you could just dress without being judged? And they say, I would dress like a hippie. Things like that. And it's like, yeah, I dress like a hippie when I'm in PR. But I just however the fuck I want. And I wear a lot of flowers in my hair, because I love flowers, This is like my flower collection. This is all, faux, fake, But I love flowers. And when I'm in Puerto Rico, I'm around real fresh everything. So it's beautiful. And I wear a lot of fake flowers in my hair too. Like I make things for my hair. And I'm really long skirts and everything. I'm free to Kahu over there. But yeah, for the most part, I try to dress like that. Especially if we're going to do something fun. When I'm talking about your fashion, I'm also trying to say like, I'm not trying to hit you with don't dress exactly how the youth dress. It's just don't wear exactly, to a T what your daughter would wear. Try to just be a little different from that, because nobody wants to dress like their mom. They don't. Not when they're young. And nobody wants you competing with them. So when you're competing with your daughters and your nieces and the little young girls of the street, you look stupid. And if you think for 2 seconds that you ever gonna be prettier than a 20-year-old, stop it right there, cause you're not. You when you was 20, you was the shit. You was dancing the freestyle. You was like, to a thief of heart. You said you never let me go. You was doing your shit. It was your time. But it ain't your time anymore. It's always your time, baby. It's always your time. But it's not. You ain't in their crew. Like, you ain't in their crew, so stop going to their clubs and doing what they do and be talking like them, like, yo, my nigga. You look stupid. Like, first of all, the word nigga is just such a degrading word anyway, and I hate it. Because, I say it too because we grew up to it, and, I mean, when I was young, like, for instance, they used to say, yo, bro, but that was like junkies used to say that, and old people. And then eventually, little white girls were saying that. Yeah, and they're like, come on, bro. And it's like, ew. Like, us kids from the 80s never said that. Our uncle said that. Our dad said that, The old people, old drunks in the neighborhood from our time, they said that. They were like, come on, bro. Give me a cigarette, bro. Hit me off with a bowl, bro. It was like, we didn't talk like that. But these kids today, they say bro like it's sexy. They go, come on, bro. Yeah, bro. And it's, so that's to show you, like, how different we are from them. And we also supposed to be guiding them, and we're not really doing that properly. Like, today, we're so much competing with kids that it's disgusting, and then at the same time, we expect them to respect us the way we respected adults in our time. But adults didn't dress like us, they didn't talk like us, they didn't do jack shit that we did. But today, we doing almost like we all up in their business. We all trying to be like them, trying to be like, yo, what's good? He was good, my nigga. And, you 50, you 40, you trying to dress like one of the funny hats, wearing the little boy hats, is sagging out your jeans, and then you going to your son. Your son is he's about to graduate from college, and you all up in the graduation dressing like a little boy worse than him. He's wearing a suit and shoes, but your ass is dressing with the little long shorts and the sneakers and the gold chain, and you like flossing in the picture like you 13, and it's a shame and it's an embarrassment. And that's for you fathers out there that don't know your lane. Stay in your lane. Just like an adult when you run your kids, and be a guide for them. Be like a truth teller and a teacher to them, and a doctor and a therapist. All these things that they need you to be. Like, you're supposed to know what to give him when he's sick, not take him always to the doctor. Sometimes you gotta make the tea and know what's good for him, and not always be like, I don't know, leave me alone, and be stupid. Because then you stupid dad, and nobody gives a fuck about stupid dad. They remember you for that, and they're like, what a fucking... My father was a fucking dick. That's what they say to their friends when they get older. That's what they tell their wives. So it's like, be an adult when it comes to what you need to do for your kids. As a father, be there. Be a functioning member in your family, and be something that they could look up to and cry about and tell their grandkids about, because you was important. Don't be like that fucking dad that's smoking the pot with the... That's another thing, man. When I was growing up, dads and mothers and all that, they didn't do the coke and the crack and the smoke the weed and be doing the dance and acting all fucking stupid in front of their kids. They didn't do that. You waited for them to go to sleep at least before you acted like a stupid slut. Now, I'm going to keep it so fucking real with you when I tell you things like that, because I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? These are your kids. Raise them properly, or, the system will raise them not properly. When they lock their asses up, take away their freedoms and their rights, and you over there crying in your house saying, oh, my son. And it's like, he a good boy, he a good boy, and he ain't never been a good boy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is not about, the way police brutality and the way they just targeting our young, youth of non-white, our non-white youth, because they target them, especially our black youth. They really target them. They do. And this is not about that. No. This is about your kids not being raised properly by you because, if you're this kind of person, because not my views. My views are freaking awesome. But I'm talking about, you know who you are. You out there, and you competing with kids. You're not growing up. And it's like, a lot of people, they might think I look old, or most of the time, a lot of times I get that you look really young for your age. You look really good. Now, I have vitamin deficiencies, and I never talk about this with you. But when I'm bad, I look awful. I'll be just all like, ugh, look so bad skin. Like, I never get pimples, but I'll get the real dry skin. And I'll get dry skin. I'll get the old lady look. And I'm like, and I'm walking like this. And I get all swollen and shit. But when I'm good, I look like I'm motherfucking 10 years old. Yep, I'll tell you, I don't care. When I'm feeling good, I look good. And then I'll put on my makeup and be cute. And then people will be like, really, you that old? Damn, you old. And it's like, yeah, I'm old enough to be your mother. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, it's cool. And I said, you as young as you look and feel. Really, you are. Because if I was 300 years old, I would still look like this. You know what I'm saying? If I was still looking like this, is what I'm saying. And then I would be a motherfucking vampire. You know what I'm Hey, maybe I am. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll be an alien, right? I like to say I'm an alien. I'm an alien because, hey, I'm always happy. But everybody else wants to, be bitter and and compete with young girls or something. I have had actually seen girls say, you think she's prettier than me? And it's like, hell fucking yes, she's pretty. She's a little kid. She's in her 20s. You're not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you could be beautiful. You could be a beautiful old woman. You could be 97 years old and be beautiful like Betty White, but you're still going to be an old woman, and they're going to know that you're an old woman. So, be classy about it. Be grateful that you're still here. And there's so many things to focus on, like your love and your honey. And contrary to what you young people think, us old people, we just do the damn thing too. We make love too, just like you. And we roll around and in a frenzy of great passion and have better sex when you're older than when you're younger because you know who the fuck you are. I learned that in psych class many years ago. It's like, you're very happy once you get in your 30s and over. It's when you realize and you make, amends with yourself and you get to know who you are, and then you know what you want, and then you're happier than you ever was, especially as a teenager, because you're most miserable and suicidal as a teenager, actually. You're very miserable at that age. The teen time is the worst time. And it's funny because you're at your peak of health and everything, but you're not grateful. You're ungrateful little motherfucker. You running around hating everything. And you looking at mom and dad and your whole family like, you don't understand me. And you that guy. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get older, you're like, oh, and now I realize, all the things that my mom and my dad, the sacrifices they made for me. But when I was young, I didn't really, kids never realize shit until they get older. So like they say, it's wasted on the youth, whatever. But happiness is something, it's a timeless feeling. And you could feel happy even if you're 97, 100, you could feel happy. That's why you see the old people, they dance, and they're so happy because they just happy they woke up in the morning. So back to the topic at hand. Are you a happy camper? Are you cool with being older? And you're not jealous of, the young people? Well, don't be if you are. I'm just trying to tell you, like, I want to run this off and just say, I just want you to be happy that you woke up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And stay out of their lane. Like, back the fuck up and do you. Be an adult in your lane. It's more important that you be a guide for the youth and you be a help to them than a hinder. You don't want to hinder them. You don't want to break their spirit by saying mean, nasty, stupid shit to them. And you definitely don't want to be competing with them because it's ugly. It's ugly, it's tacky, and it gets a big old F from me. It's an epic failure. And that message will not be approved by Lazizi. Boop, stamp, no. So stay in your lane, when it comes to competing, don't compete. Don't compete with anybody, but especially don't be pathetic enough to compete with the youth. Because it is not your time. It's not your time and your generation. Your generation happened, and you're supposed to be more of an influence, a positive influence on the youth. It is so important, especially, with us people of color. It's very important that we, stand up for our youth and push them to do great things. And that's all I wanted to say today. And that's pretty much that. So in the very near future, I'm going to be coming up with new topics, lots of them. This is just something I have on the top of my head when thinking, it's very important that we guide our youth better. We need to guide our youth better. And I feel like you need to know that. So like I always say, click like and don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe. And thanks for watching my show. Goodbye. See you next time.